everyone. How are you guys doing today? Today, I'm here. We're going to talk about how to set up a successful business without breaking the bank. And it is possible to do that. So, today, I'm going to be talking about 7 tips on how to do that and how to make that happen. So, without no further ado, let's get into it. Tip number 1: before you start any business or any type of venture, you want to the first thing you want to do is you want to know your market. Okay? So, what does that mean? So, knowing your market pretty much means that you want to know what you're getting into. You know, you want to know the condition, you want to do your research, you want to have a proper understanding of your audience, who you're targeting, and also you want to pay attention to your competitors. What I normally do whenever I'm starting a business or I'm thinking about moving to any business venture, what I normally do is I look at who in my space is leading, who's pioneering this space. So once I find out who that is by doing market research, then I would be able to reverse engineer their business model. So that's the first thing you want to do. You want to know your market and you want to know it very, very well before you even think about getting into any type of business. You want to do a little bit of research. And one of the things that I don't want to leave out, you know, when you're doing your research, you want to not make the mistakes that everybody else make. It's been said that success leaves clues. So you want to look at at what the ones that have gone before you have done right, and you also want to look at what they've done wrong. All right. And the next thing that you want to do is you want to define your unique selling proposition. So when you're looking at your competitors, there's something unique about them that made them head of their market. Let me give you an example. Like Apple. When Apple first came out, their unique selling proposition was an iPhone. There was never anything like that. The touchscreen on the phone. That was their unique selling proposition. No one had that. So sometimes you want to look to see what can you offer, what can you bring in the game that no one else is doing. And if you don't have anything like that, the next thing you want to do is you want to see how can you create your own blue ocean, all right? And that will help you to be able to have an edge on the competition. So you want to definitely pay attention to that. You want to focus on your unique selling proposition because the thing about it is if your competitor's doing it, you don't want to do the same thing. Sometimes that may be a good thing to copy, or not to copy, but to model. You don't want to copy. You want to model what the successful people are doing to be able to implement that into what you're trying to do. Okay? So find your unique selling proposition. Okay? What makes you unique? What are you doing that no one else is doing? All right? That's number 2. Okay? The third one is just as important as finding your unique selling proposition. That is to make a budget and stick to it. This was an interesting one. Making a budget and actually sticking to the budget. That is very, very important. Let me give you based upon my personal experience. One of the things that I've been learning is that you have to budget, okay? You have to budget and you have to plan and you have to execute that which you plan, all right? And I know a lot of people, they do these bootstrap businesses and they just go by their shoelace, they're just running. Guys, that's not effective. That does not work. You want to be able to plan what you're doing and you want to execute that plan. Okay? Plan what you're doing, execute the plan. It's been said if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. All right. Let me say that one more time. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So you wanna definitely plan it out. You want to make a goal. You want to have a budget, and you want to stick to your budget. You want to make a detailed budget that includes all your expenses, and you want to prioritize, and you also want to allocate specific funds to specific things. Okay, there's this we can talk about this all night. So, but I want to leave you there because I'll be going in depth into planning and strategizing and sticking to these particular things. Okay, and you want to also, guys, you want to avoid overspending. On a lot of unnecessary things. You want to stick to the things that are necessary. Avoid overspending on unnecessary things. Okay, be smart, guys. When it comes to starting a business or running a business, you want to allocate your resources the best way possible. And another thing as well, in the make a budget and stick to it, you want to track. Okay, you want to track how you're spending, where it's going. You want to have different tracking tools in place so you can be able to track what you're doing and how you're doing it. Okay, you don't just want to just do things without any goal in mind and without tracking. Okay, so number four. All right, number four. Number four is huge in today's day and age. Utilize technology. Okay, you want to utilize technology. Okay, you want to take advantage of the free and low cost technology that's out there, guys. All right, because that can help you streamline your business. We use a lot of technology in our business. All right, we use a lot of technology. Matter of fact, if I can run a medical clinic straight off of robots, oh no. Nah, I'm kidding. You need that human touch, but you want to utilize technology. Man, I got some stories I can tell you about technology, and man, people, man, it's interesting nowadays. Working with people is interesting. All right, that's all I can say. It's interesting, but you want to utilize technology. Okay, you want to utilize technology at its best, at its finest. You want to take advantage of these low stream technology in there that's going to help you to reduce costs. It's going to help you to cut your overhead. There's some technology, if you put in place, it's just going to it's going to shoot your profitability up. It's going to drop your overhead. Okay, so you want to utilize that, and there's a lot of technology that I use in my business to be able to help me to get to get an upper hand. So you want to definitely utilize technologies, tools. You want to use like let me just give you one. One of the tools that we use in our business is we've created. Matter of fact, let me run it back. I love utilizing technology so much, guys. We create our own in-house softwares to be able to manage our clinics a lot more effective, and to be able to manage patient care in a whole new different way. So utilize technology. Number four, you want to definitely do that. You want to definitely. I can't stress it enough, guys. Utilize the technology in there. Matter of fact, let me give you another one. It's been said, if you don't start utilizing technology in your business, sooner or later you will not have a business because AI is taking over. All right, your competitors will be utilizing it, and they'll wipe you off the map. All right, so that's one. So number five, find low cost and effective marketing strategy. I love marketing. I mean, I can do a whole week on marketing for businesses because I love marketing. Marketing is close to my heart. It is dear to my heart because I love conversion rate, KPIs, and all of these things. So guys, you want to find cost effective marketing. You want to get some good marketing in place, okay? You want to find cost effective marketing strategy, because you can blow a lot of money on marketing. Nowadays, it's been said that up to 20% of a company's revenue should be towards marketing. All right. Look at a company like Apple. They still spend millions of dollars on marketing. Amazon, all of them, they spend tons and tons and tons and tons of money on marketing. Why? Because marketing is so, so important. So you want to utilize marketing, okay? You want to get yourself a good marketing plan. There are many, many low-cost marketing tools out there on the market, and that will help you with social media, that will help you with creating content, that will help you to get the word out. You know, you want to focus on these things, guys. Marketing is the key. I mean, marketing, let me put it this way. It does not matter what kind of business you have. If you do not have an effective marketing strategy, you won't have a business for too long. All right? Let me repeat it. Let me repeat that again. It doesn't matter what kind of business you have. If you do not have an effective marketing strategy, you will not have a business for too long. Period. And today, and in today's day and ages, technology is so advanced. If you don't put these things to use, into good use, man, it's going to be hard. It's going to be very, very hard for you. In our business, guys, to be honest with you, marketing is the key. It's the bread and butter for not just our business, for any business. It's the holy grail. Let me say this too. McDonald's does not create the best burgers. Bottom line. I don't eat meat, but nevertheless, McDonald's does not create the best burgers. Why does everybody go to McDonald's, or a lot of people go to McDonald's, or whatnot? The reason being is because they do an effective job at marketing their product. They do an effective job at marketing their product. If you ask most people, Apple does not create the best smartphone. But they do an effective job at marketing their product to the point where they're leading the game. They're ahead. So very, 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 very important is marketing. Marketing is on a whole nother category of its own, guys. I mean, a whole nother category of its own. I don't know how hard I can beat this dead horse, but marketing is so, so, so important. It's the holy grail of your business. So find an effective marketing. Focus on your social media. Depending on what time, I'm not going to tell you what to focus on, because it's depending on what type of business you have would determine what type of platforms you focus on. All right? Let me come a little closer. Let me talk to you a little bit more about that. All right? It depends what type of business you have. So check it out. Check it out this way. If I have a clothing business, okay? If I have a clothing business, my best form and source of advertising would be places like Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook. Those type of things would be my best form of advertising. TikTok, those type of things, because it's more fashy and most people are posting pictures on those platforms. So I would use a platform like that to advertise those particular products. Now, on another hand, say for instance, like myself, we have medical clinics. So I'm not going to use Instagram, TikTok, or that much. Now, do I dib and dabble in them? No, not really. Why? Because I think my money is best spent in other medium, such as Google Ads, YouTube. All right. So these places are where my audience is. So back to number, I think it was knowing your market. Number one says you have to know your market, and you have to know where your market resides. So that's where I would spend most of my money. That's where I would spend most of my time, because that's where my customers are. If a person is looking for a doctor, they're not gonna they have a rash. They're not gonna go to Facebook. They're not. They're just not. They're gonna go Google. That's what they're gonna do. So you have to know that. You gotta know where your market is, so you can know where to target. Because guys, sometimes I see people do this. They have a business and they think they want to advertise everywhere, and they end up spending a lot of money on a lot of different things, and they never get nowhere, and it makes absolutely no sense to do that. You want to really really focus. Like when we delve more into marketing, guys, I'm going to show you things that's going to just completely blow your mind when it comes to marketing. Marketing is so scary nowadays. The way you can market, the way you can target people, it's just out of this world. So we talked about marketing enough. All right. Moving on. Okay. What number are we on? Number 6. All right. Number 6. Building relationship with your suppliers and your partners. All right. Building a relationship with your suppliers and your partners. So what that means, guys, is that you want to have a good relationship with your suppliers and your partners. You want to have a relationship where if you need something, you can get it done. All right, very easy. You don't want to have problems when you're trying to get things done. This is a little nugget for you. All right, this is what I normally do. If I work with you and I get good results, I'm always going to come back. Period. I'm always going to come back. I'm not the type of person that'll go to the restaurant and try a whole bunch of food if I've already been there. No, I'm not. I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to go to the restaurant. I'm going to go back. I'm going to pick what I like that I picked the last time. I got friends that be like, oh, Annex, you should try this. You should try that. I'm like, no, why? If I'm paying for it, then I know I like this. Well, I'm going to go try something else. But now, every now and then, you would try something, you'd be like, it's good. But me, I like to stick to what works. I like to, if I go to a restaurant and I know this tastes good and this works for me, I'm going to stay there. I'm just telling you, I ain't moving. I'm going to stay there. I'm going to eat that specific thing every time I go. Every now and then you might catch me in a good mood and catch me, straying away and trying something new. But highly unlikely, guys, am I going to be in there just I wonder what I'm going to try today. I'm going to try this one. I'm going to try that one. No, it's not going to happen. I'm going to get exactly what I normally get. So that's the thing. You want to be able. I'm the type of person. I don't change. I don't flip flop a lot. I don't. That's just me. That's just me. So all right. So yeah, you wanna build a relationship. You want to build a relationship with your suppliers. If you have a supplier and it's a good supplier, you want to develop that relationship. Like I have a sign guy that I've been using for the past 2.5 years. He's the guy that does my sign. He does all of that for me. And guess what? He gives me the best price possible. I can. He takes his time. He does a good job. He throws in specials. He takes care of us. So that's my go-to sign guy. I don't go to someone else. I don't do that. I stick with them. That's who I'm gonna go to. You want a sign done? I'm gonna call Mike. And that's how I function. So build relationship with your suppliers, build relationship with the vendors, with the people that you're working with, because they will be the ones that can give you good discount. They can give you fast delivery, and they will be able to increase your profitability. And sometimes they may be able to bail you out of specific situation. The better relationship you build with them, you'll be able to extend your payback time a whole lot longer. So you want to definitely build that relationship. All right, guys. That's number 6, and that's very important to build relationship with your suppliers. Number 7, lucky 7. Number 7. You guys ready for number 7? You guys ready for number 7? Be flexible and adaptable. These 7 tips are hard ones. Be flexible and adaptable. Yeah, guys, be flexible. Be flexible and adaptable because the world is forever changing. Nothing stays the same. The world is forever changing. Henceforth, you should be too. You should be growing. You should be getting better. You have to be flexible. Guys, do you know when a tree starts to die? A tree starts to die when it stops growing. So you forever want to seek growth. You don't want to slow down. Every day should be better than yesterday. All right? You want to be adaptable. You want to be flexible because nothing is perfect in this world. Nothing. No matter how you think that person should be this, that person should be that. Guys, when you're dealing with people, who you have to be flexible. Sometimes I may even go even further and say most of the time people will disappoint you. All right? That's just life. That's just the way it is. People will disappoint you. You know, to me personally, I only know one way, or I can't even say one person. The only thing that I know that never disappoints me is God. So I want you to take this at heart. I want you to be flexible, be patient. You know, patience is virtuous. You know, don't rush things. Be patient, be flexible, and let things come to you. And by God's grace, you will see the wonderful blessings that He has in store for you. You know, because life will open you up to a lot of challenges, a lot of challenges. So stick with it. You know, this is not easy. This is not easy. Starting a business, running a business are very difficult. Those two things are very difficult. That's why there is not a lot of people that start and run a business. That's why the failure rate of new businesses are so high because it's not easy, you know. But if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. I'm the type of person, I don't like easy. I don't want easy. You know, it's like I heard it's been said before that if the mountain was smooth, you wouldn't be able to climb it. The mountain is rough for a reason, you know. So we gotta work hard, and you gotta be patient. You gotta be flexible. Don't rush. You know, don't rush. When you rush, you make unnecessary mistake. You know, that was a bonus. All right, that was a bonus tip. Don't rush. Tip number 8: do not rush, because when you rush, you will make very, very valuable mistakes that can cost you a lot of money, and sometimes it can even cost you your business. All right, so be smart and stick with me, and I will try my best in helping you guys to start a business that doesn't break the bank. All right, you don't have to spend all this money to start a business. I know. I've always started a business under with a budget, a very low budget, you know, less than like $5,000. And I'm not talking about any business. I'm talking about medical practices. You know, there's a way to do it. There's a way to do that. You don't want to listen to the hype. You know, you want to be able to focus on what you're doing, get the right information because, man, there's so many information out there. You will be an information overload. All right. So stick with it and be consistent. So let's go back over the steps again. Step number 1, you know, you want to know your market. Step number 2, you want to develop and define your unique selling proposition. Okay. Step number 3, you want to make a budget and stick to it. Step number 4, utilize technology. Very important. Step number 5, find a low cost and effective way to market. All right. Find a low cost and effective way to market. Okay. Step number 6, build relationship with your suppliers and your partners. Okay. Step number 7, be flexible. Be flexible and be adaptable. Be patient. Do not rush. Don't rush this. You know, this is worth the wait. Okay. So thank you guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in and listening to me go through these. I will be having more business information out for you guys soon here. So thank you for listening to these tips on helping you to start and grow a business without breaking the bank, you know, and be able to separate yourself from your competitors. Okay. Don't forget, guys, like and subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Hey, guys, you've been good. Thank you. Have a blessed day. All right.